All right, here we go. It's Wednesday night here at SimRace SA. My name is Alan Patterson. Welcome to coverage of the SimRace GP series. This is the F3s tonight, Division 2 from Virginia International Raceway. A little bit of a rocky start with my new microphone and the driver's briefing, so hopefully it all went through okay, but here we go. We're ready. Guys are in overtime, so we're just waiting for everybody to finish a quick lap, and we shall hopefully get going shortly. Currently have 10, 11, 12 people on the server, so reasonable turnout. There we go. So server's ticking over. We are now going into official overtime, and we'll be starting quali shortly. Just waiting for somebody to finish their lap there. As soon as we can get this to tick forward, we'll be able to start. I think somebody's still out on a lap somewhere, so just give us a few minutes. Trying to see who I can see that might be on the server or needs to be on the server. Rob van der Heever is in the pits. Okay, we seem to be struggling to turn to go into the next session. Let's see if I can find some. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally. Right, people on their way out. Never know with these things. Sometimes little glitches happen. Okay, so let's get through what we need to get through tonight. Weather, it's the same how it was on Monday. It's 2 in the afternoon. Partly cloudy, 23 degrees. Hot track temp of 32 with a mild 5-kilometer wind. And we're on the Virginia International Raceway, the outer link. You can see the red line going all the way around the outside of this track. It runs a couple of different versions and different lengths. We're running this version, which is known as the International Raceway. Start finish line is here on the left hand side, the vertical line going up towards Horseshoe. So that's the start finish line we're racing tonight, with the back straight at the bottom right hand corner, so to speak. Alright, let's see what happens. We've got youngsters here tonight again. Joshua van Rensburg, and he was showing some huge pace in the unofficial practice. He was quickest of the whole field by over a second. So he should, as he just rolls into his fast lap now. So this is the start of the first official hot lap for qualifying, and we'll watch him go around and set the lap, set his lap time. Got Joshua, also got another youngster, Aiden Skuman for Sim Race Extreme. That's it. As well as a few others. So also welcome to everyone on the YouTube channel. Sharon Skuman being the first one there. Hello Sharon. Peter van Rensburg there. Also wishing all the best for Joshua van Rensburg with his second race of the season. Although it's the last one, but these kids are still learning and they're getting quicker and quicker. Also saying thanks to Marius and Sharon for everything. Here. And hello to Hacksaw Computer Services. Marius, good evening. And Lorna Klissevitz. Hi, Lorna's here as well. Hey, Lorna. Right, Josh, currently on a quick lap. He's almost he's going through the roller coaster, this little downhill left, right, left section. Oops, somebody's run wide here. It's a little kink, and now flat out onto the start-finish line. And here comes his first official time. And it's a 1:35.266. He was the only driver in unofficial practice as well in the 35s, I think. Everyone else was in the 36s. So, yeah, let's see how the youngsters do. Benjamin Wheeler into second place with the 1:36.2. And he's currently under the trees. I'm not sure what he's doing over there. Gone back to pits. Aiden Skuman up into fourth place, a 1:36.276. And Noel Kutsia just pops into the 35s, a 1:35.968. That puts Noel in second place. Roman in fifth place. Roman on a 1:36.8. Sean Verbeje, he is in sixth with the 1:36.9. Then we've got Rob van der Heever sitting in seventh, 1:37.1. Wesley Harbeek, 1:37.6. Craig Hunter, still got to put in a really quick lap. He's struggling in the 2:02s. John Stewart, father of Jude Stewart, the other youngster who raced on Monday, he's still got to put in a quick lap. And Henrik Hansen, who is also struggling, but I'm sure he'll get a lap in shortly. Then we've got Jahan van Niekerk, who's also here. And as I say that, Josh van Rensburg goes into the pits, a 1:35.2. Henrik Hansen pops up into ninth with his lap there, a 1:38. Javan Tariq is here in 10th place. Almost losing total control there, but he manages to hold on to the car. He's currently at a 1:39.0 with just under 10 minutes to go. Ryan van Wyk on his outlap. I do like the livery on this car. Ryan van Wyk, I think he has teamed up with somebody. I'll find out who it is. Yes, it's Jivan. Aston Martin, nice yellow liveries with a awesome Honda decaling. Cars look amazing. And Jahan van Niekerk currently down in 16th, so he's still got to put in a quick lap here. And he's currently on it, so we'll see how he gets going. Hey to Philip Minnar on the YouTube channel. Glad to have you here, sir. And Marius, yep, tough track as we saw on Monday, so it's going to be interesting. These guys are obviously going to have same conditions, same struggles as everybody had on Monday, so let's see who finishes on the podiums this evening. Right, Joshua, 1:35.2 still. Noel Kutsia, 1:35.9 in the McLaren liveried F3 car. Benjamin Wheeler still in third place with a 1:36.2, also running a really nice livery. That Aiden Skuman goes into the pits at a 1:36.2, so he's a good second off his mate Joshua van Rensburg's pace at the moment. Sean Verbeje goes up into fifth place, a 1:36.4. So that livery looks like you're underwater. Looks amazing. Roman dropping down a little bit, down to 7th now. He's got to start picking up his pace. And Rome's still on a 1:36.8. Halfway through this quali session. So still a bit of time to go. I'll tell you who's on what as far as tyres goes. Well, actually, it's a 50-50 between the field between softs and mediums. Joshua on softs, Aiden on softs, Roman Klesevitz on softs, Bradley Taylor on softs, Johan van Niekerk on softs, Henrik Hansen, and Jevan Tariq on softs. Everybody else is on mediums. So seven people on softs, and there's 15 drivers on the track, on the server. It's a 50-50. So Murray is saying on the YouTube, Ain't only got into the 136s this afternoon. So he's literally going flat out at 136.2 and doing really well in 4th place. Aiden, I think, didn't we say he's 11? And Joshua 17, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Enlighten me there, Marius. Or Sharon. Right, just under 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes left. Rob van der Heerfer here in 6th place. Rob, part of the Sim Race Extreme team as well. This is another growing team. Let me tell you. We've got Joshua van Rensburg. We have Aiden Skuman, Sim Race Extreme, that's 2. Rob van der Heerfer, that's 3. Not Johan Synthesis Racing, I think that's it. 3 drivers here besides the guys that were on the track on Monday night. So team's definitely growing. Sean Verbeje currently 2.5 tenths up on his lap. Let's see if he can get this round to the line. Three and a half tenths now. He's doing well, Sean. This could improve him. This could put him up into 4th. He's just got to negotiate here through roller coaster. A couple of little undulating left-right lefts before the start-finish line. And there he is, he's half a second up. Let's see how he goes here. Coming over for the line. And he goes up into 4th, a 135.9. So 4 drivers into the 35s. Aiden dropping in down to 5th, but doing well. You can see the laps. Aiden currently down on this lap, so he'll give it another go. Rob for Sim Racing Extreme, he is 1.5 tenths down, so not too far off his delta. Okay, there we go. Aiden 11 years old, and Joshua 14. So Philip Minna on YouTube saying, he's not the youngest. Oh no, Joshua's 15. So 11 and 15 years old. Yeah, the youngsters doing really well. Right, here we go. Jebin, and he is right on his delta. 2.5 tenths, now down to 1.5, back up to 2.5. So he's up and down, but he's still in the first sector. Let's see if he can improve his time. He's currently a 138.8. Needs to find a good second or two. And he's already showing good pace, 3.5 tenths up as he goes through the snake section. Amazing looking piece of track that. Flat out over these 2 hills. Manages to hang on to the car. Still carrying that pace up through Oak Tree now. It's like a double right-hander. Oh, and he runs too wide. Oh, that's put paid to that time. He's going to have to do that all over again. Oh, Joshua van Rensburg down into 34.8. So he's going even quicker now. 34.8 in first place with 1.5 minutes to go. Right, so Murray is saying Hendrik is also going to be joining Sim Race Extreme. So the team grows and grows. Great stuff. Trying to find somebody else on a quick lap here at the moment. Craig Hunter sitting in 9th place at the moment. He is close to his delta. 1.5 tenths down. Part of the Flying Gypsies team. Comes into the roller coaster section. And he goes up nicely. Got a quick, good drive through there. Lost a little right-hander before the start-finish line. And now he's pushing. And there he goes. Half a second up. 6 tenths up. That's great stuff, Craig. And he's going to improve. He goes from 8th over the line. Nope. Oh, he does. He goes to 6th, 136.5. So he'll take that as he sends it into the grass and goes back to the pits. 20 seconds left. Let's go and look who else is still out there. John Stewart. John Stewart's in the pits. Bradley Taylor. Oh, he's coming through the last couple of corners, and he is only 2 tenths down. So Bradley very close to his delta. He's lost a bit in that last corner, so he's not going to improve. Noel Coetzee. Noel Coetzee's on an outlap, I think. So we'll have to come back and see how he does. Henrik Hansen, currently 2.5 tenths down and sitting in 13th place. So I don't think he will improve, but he's in the snake section now. Ryan van Wyk, he's gone back to pits. Javan's in pits. So the only people out on the track at the moment, Henrik Hansen. And Henrik is very close to his delta. So if he can just improve his 3rd sector going down to the start-finish line. And he is 1.5 tenths up already. 2 tenths up as he drives down towards the roller coaster section. Tiptoeing through the roller coaster section. Gets a good drive out there. Goes up to 3 tenths. Got to carry his speed through here. And he does. And he's pushing hard now for the line. But he lost all his time on that last little exit. And he's just gone a little backwards on his delta. Right, there we go. That's it. Joshua van Rensburg in pole with Benjamin Wheeler next to him. Gonna just, there we go. Right, everyone's on the grid. Just wait for my timing screens to wake up here a little bit. That's a great looking grid. Sean Vaveja I've got in 3rd and Aiden in 4th. And Josh currently in 1st. There he is, the blue and gold Sim Race Extreme livery. And next to him, Benjamin Wheeler in that nice black red with black and white with red and blue stripes, lightning bolts. Noel Coetzee in the McLaren, default McLaren livery, looks great. Sean Vaveja looks like he's underwater, man, I'm telling you. And 5th, Aiden Skuman, also in the Sim Extreme, similar color scheme to Joshua. And Craig Hunter just behind him there. Flying Gypsies, and then further back Rob van der Heever for Sim Race Extreme. Right, we've got 15 seconds to go. Going to leave it with Benjamin Wheeler as we watch them get off the line here. All right, let's go. 5, 6 lights. And we're off. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Josh got caught at napping a little bit there. 2 cars come past him into first and second. Benjamin runs too deep and outbrakes himself. Let's go to Josh. Josh in second place behind Noel Coetzee. So they're getting away. All good through first, second, third corners. Everyone just sorting themselves out. Just going a little bit back. We got Aiden. Oh, and he manages to hold on to an outside line. Into Snake, and Aiden up into 4th place. So that's a great start for young Aiden. Bradley Taylor into 5th, and you can see the whole field coming through Snake behind them. It's an impressive image, that. Look at that. There you can see Javan Tarika and his teammate in 2 yellow cars as they come through. But go back up to the front row. And we've got Noel Coetzee on his way down the back straight with Joshua literally in his slipstream. He's right there and not too far back, Sean Babeje. This is going to be an interesting race. Great start by the youngsters. Joshua already putting pressure on Noel Coetzee. Yeah, they come through roller coaster. We're going to watch Joshua van Rensburg as he applies the pressure through the last right-hander, and they go for it down the main straight, and Joshua's in the slipstream. He got a huge drive out of that. He's now next to and past already, and back into first place is Joshua van Rensburg, the youngster going through. Sean Babeje doing a huge dive up the inside. There we go, they're next to each other. Sean next to Noel Coetzee, and Joshua's driving away here, but 4th place Aiden Skuman hanging in there, and then a big gap behind him to Bradley Taylor. So these 4 are starting to... Oh no, Sean Babeje runs a little wide. He's going to fall back into the grips of Aiden Skuman as we see Josh going up the road and driving away from Noel Coetzee. And the car's now starting to spread out. We go down to Aiden Skuman here in 4th place. Cockpit Kramer on board with young Aiden as he looks ahead at Sean Babeje. Comes up to Oak Tree. Sean almost locks up there. The second right's a little tricky corner, but they do a great job now on the back straight. And flat sticks down the hill towards the water tower, and then up and over the top of this and into the roller coaster section. Hey Barry May on YouTube, how are you, buddy? Haven't spoken to you in a long time. Leandric Kruger's there, also shouting for Ryan and Jevon. Live stream events is there, shouting for Rob as well. Rob van der Heever's dropped back a little bit. He is down in 15th, unfortunately, for Sim Race Extreme. But I'm sure he'll try and make positions up ahead. Oh, we've got cars all over here coming through roller coaster. Oh, somebody down here as well on the left. There, they're coming back and getting onto the... I think that's Henry Hansen. Whoopsie, he's turned around. And John Stewart, oh, he's okay. There he goes. Okay, we're going Benjamin Wheeler. Yassine Manuel's here. There we go. It's Wesley Harbeek having a hard time there, and he's dropped 2 positions back. So it's all happening here down at the bottom of the grid. Matching liveries here, Wesley Harbeek. And oh, jeepers. Okay, all good. There they go. They're back on the way, going through Snake. Okay, let's go back up to the front and just have a quick look. Everyone's still spaced out here. Joshua van Rensburg on lap 3, and he is already almost 2 seconds up the road Tire wise, I can tell you everybody's on mediums except for Roman Klesevitz, who's on softs, and Yassine Manuel, who's on softs. Otherwise the whole field's on mediums. So those two drivers going to see if they can try and make a strategy work here. Red Crowcomb, good evening. Okay, let's drop down the field a little bit. We're going to go back down to 12th place. Yassine Manuel. There's a lot of racing going on down here. Yassine Manuel, Rob van der Heever, Yassine coming into the pits actually. So Rob van der Heever goes past, John Stewart goes past, Craig Hunter goes past, Henrik Hansen coming along. Is Yassine stopping? Yes, he has stopped. So it's not a drive-through. He's got to do something or put fuel in. So Wesley Harbeck and Benjamin Taylor running 10th and 11th. Teamies with the same liveries here. Cars look amazing. Okay, Rob. Ryan van Wyk in one of the nice Honda engine plant Aston Martin liveried yellow cars, and he runs a little bit deep through Oak Tree and onto back straight. He's right behind Roman Klesevitz and putting pressure, and just behind him we can see, who can we see? Is it Tarika and Wesley Harbeck? Oh, Sean Babbage has just had a moment somewhere. Sorry, these cameras are very odd placement. So Sean Babbage has just dropped 2 places. So we've got Joshua van Rensburg in the lead from Noel Coetzee, and Aiden Skuman up into 3rd place for Sim Race Extreme. So Aiden doing an extremely good job here. This youngster's 11 years old, and he's doing his thing out there. He probably thinks he's Lewis Hamilton, or whoever the driver may be. Great stuff. Great to see the youngsters coming through the ranks. Joshua out in the lead now by 4.1 seconds from Noel Coetzee. Aiden Skuman a couple of seconds further back. We're going to go back to Wesley Harbeck. There's a bunch of traffic going on here, as you can see. Wesley Harbeck right behind Jeban Tarika. And these guys are racing for position, make no mistake. There's racing all the way up and down the field. They're just a bit closer here. And Roman Klesevitz goes into the pits. So is that an early pit stop? Let's go and have a quick look if he's stopping. Roman. He goes to the top. He's out already. So that was possibly a drive-through completed. I can't confirm, but that was a really quick pit stop. Anyway, he's in and he's out. Right, let's go back. Sean Babbage and Taylor, Bradley Taylor. So Sean Babbage driving back up the grid. Bradley Taylor's gone back 1 position. Oh, there's Bradley. Oh no, it's Van Wyk. Ryan van Wyk's just had a moment somewhere, and he's dropped about 12 places. So he must have slid off the track somewhere. Bad luck there. He's down in 13th place now. Wheeler and Harbeck, everyone's chopping and changing positions just up ahead here. Look at this. Oh, teammates, don't drive into each other. Wow, Benjamin Wheeler right behind Wesley Harbeck, who is in turn right behind Jeban Tarika, as they go through Snake now and they head up towards. Oh, there was a bit of contact, then there's a huge accident at the back there. That's a Jeban Tarika and Benjamin Wheeler. And Craig Hunter now right here behind Rob van der Heever. as they come through Oak Tree and now head onto the back straight and hammer it down this hill towards the roller coaster section. I've got a Craig Hunter, and he's next to Rob, and he has the inside line for the next corner. So Craig Hunter making a great pass here. Looking up ahead now at Wesley Harbeck, who's Wesley Harbeck just had a moment there. What was that all about? Well, he got a bad drive through there, and he has lost 2 places. So Craig Hunter goes right past, as does Rob van der Heever, 7th and 8th respectively. Wesley dropping down to 9th, possibly at a gear, missed a gear change maybe. So we're 34 minutes left on the race. Nothing much happening on the front runners. Joshua van Rensburg just out in the open having a Sunday drive for Sim Race Extreme, and he is 6 seconds up the road and doing exceptionally well. Noel Coetzee, and he's busy going past a back marker, I think is Roman Klesovitz, who pitted a little bit early. There's Roman. 3rd place is Aiden for Sim Race Extreme, the other youngster, and he's pouring it on through the roller coaster section, coming onto the start finish line about to start his 8th lap with 33 minutes to go. Sharon and Marius, very proud parents, no doubt. Sean Babeje is 7.5 seconds back and doing his utmost to try and close down the gap. And then everybody else 2, 3, 4 seconds apart from there. Rob van der Heever, however, he is looking at the back of Craig Hunter and trying to close this gap down. And this at the moment has become the closest dice on the track. Everyone else is now well spread out, 1.5 to 2 seconds plus. So I think the technicality of this track coming through, and the guys that are certainly struggling, rather slowing pace down just to keep the car on the track and not generate any possible off-track excursions and get a drive through. Johan van Niekerk, he's just closed up now on the back of Bradley Taylor. Bradley could have had a problem somewhere, and Johan is he's there or thereabouts. He's 8/10 off the back of Bradley Taylor. Henrik Hansen going past Ryan van Wyk down for 13th and 14th place. Ryan van Wyk just dropped another position to Yassine Manuel. Johan van Niekerk, Synthesis Racing. And definitely getting closer. The gap now 0.5 second. He's in the draft, and if he can maintain this all the way up through Snake section and going back up to the top of the hill, the next lap round he should easily cruise past under the draft. Oh, sorry, Marius. Max Verstappen. Clearly, it's going to be a Max. Alrighty, got it sorted. Okay, Ryan settled down here in 15th and carrying on. And Roman Klesovitz also who pitted early. So Roman, let's keep this in mind. Roman already did a pit just now, so he might be driving to the end. He's maybe got the car broomed, so he doesn't have the pace. But when everyone else starts pitting here at 27, 26 minutes and so on, let's see if Roman can climb up the rank, the leaderboard, and get up into the top 10. Javantarica having another problem or another moment. Benjamin Wheeler's in the pits, I beg your pardon. So no, he's not. Benjamin Wheeler's just disconnected. He's had a problem somewhere. That's terrible luck. So hopefully he can reconnect and get back in. Oh no, there's a car off back there. I just saw now. Who was that? There was somebody off just near the pits here somewhere. No, can't find it now, but anyway. Okay, so just under 30 minutes left. Joshua van Rensburg clocking up the laps. 9 laps on his 10th, and he is 5.5 seconds up the road from Noel Coetzee. Here's Noel. Sean Verveje in 3rd place. Aidan Skuman has dropped to 4th. So there was a position change. We didn't see that somewhere. Aidan must have had a problem coming up the snake section, because it wasn't a lap back and he was in 3rd. So he obviously just... Oh, and somebody's off here. I can hear it. Oh, it's Roman. Aidan's got to come through here. Be careful. It's I think it's Roman Klesevitz just recovering from an off. And Aidan's foot is flat. He's charging and trying to catch back up to the back of Sean Verveje. Bradley Taylor not too far back, 3.6 seconds. So, yeah, Aidan doing a 149 versus a 137 of other drivers. So he lost 11 seconds there on that previous lap. He definitely had a problem somewhere. Lorna shouting for her man Roman and saying it's catch-up time. That it hopefully is. Roman in 15th place at the moment, and he's now just waiting for the field ahead of him to go into the pits and refuel. Hopefully Roman's put enough fuel in. He is on softs, mind you, so to take softs for 40 minutes of this race, that's a big gamble. But let's see how he gets along. Noel Coetzee closing in on the back of Joshua van Rensburg. I tell you what, that gap's now down to 1.3 seconds. So Joshua's this lap, we'll see him go over the line now. Is he going in? He's not going in the pits. But this wasn't a quick lap. What's the lap time here? Oh, that's a 141. Noel Coetzee 136. So Joshua's also had a problem somewhere, and he's lost 6 seconds on that lap. And there's a slow marker just ahead of him that he's got to negotiate and lap. So I'm sure he'll be getting a blue flag. I believe that is Ryan van Wyk. So he'll be watching and will hopefully move over. Joshua needs to just keep his head now. And there he goes. Nice pass. Thank you to Ryan. And there goes Noel Coetzee. And Rob van der Heever in the pits. Rob into the pits from 9th place for his pit stop. And Noel Coetzee definitely putting on the pressure. He's within a second now. We've got a cockpit cam as we drive with Noel Coetzee down the long back straight. Here's the water tower on the left. And they're heading towards the roller coaster section. You'll see the undulations here. It's literally up and down, left and right. Here we go. Oh, and Josh locks up his left front there. Noel Coetzee just following him in his footsteps. Oh, and Noel gets a little bit of a tag slapper, catches it, and Josh pulls into the pits for his pit stop. Wow, Noel Coetzee did well to catch that. He came through that last kink, and he was about to turn around and do a donut there. I'm going to see if I caught that on the replay. Yes, here we go. In car, following Josh through the roller coaster, and right there, the whole car gets squiggly. It was well caught. Josh van Rensburg up into third place. Aiden Skuman's pitted and out in fourth. So he's going to have fresh tyres on, and he is right behind Josh. As they come up the snake section. Another little lock up there for Josh. And off they go down the long back straight. Right, so Noel Kutsia currently in the lead as he comes through the roller coaster and Hogpen. Is he going in the pits? He is. So the leader comes into the pits. Now we'll see where Aiden is. This is now essentially the net dice for first place. I beg your pardon, Josh at least. Sean Babeje, he's gone past. He has. So Sean is going to inherit the lead for a bit. And Josh comes over the line. And Noel Kutsia. There's Noel. Sean Babeje is out. Josh into second. Noel Kutsia comes out the pits into third place. Aiden Skuman goes into the pits. So Aiden pitting. Wow, that was a fast pit stop. He's rolling already and he's coming out in 7th. Make that 8th. Wesley Hobbick's just gone past. So Wesley Hobbick, Craig Hunter, Bradley Taylor and Jahan all need to pit, which will put Aiden back into 4th as far as pit stops go. So, okay, there we go. We've got 3 of the top 4 have pitted. We now wait for the leader, which is Sean Babeje, and we'll see when he pits. He runs a little bit deep as he comes through Oak Tree up at the top of the track. And Joshua van Rensburg is tracking him. No doubt going to go back into the lead easily. Johan van Niekerk. Wow, there's a lot of traffic here. And this is for position. This is 4th, 5th and 6th, all next to each other. There's Bradley and Craig Taylor, who's now looking up the inside of Bradley. Craig Hunter, I beg your pardon. And Craig Hunter makes the pass. So he goes up into 5th. Bradley Taylor drops back to 6th. And Johan van Niekerk just up ahead of them in 4th. So this is 4th, 5th and 6th. Let's see when these guys are going in the pits. Looks like Craig might be. No, all 3 of them go past. Wesley Hobbick in 7th, not too far off that bunch of cars. Oh, that's a close race actually, so we're going to just keep our eye on that. Bradley Taylor and Hunter, they are very close. Aiden Skuman in the pits. Aiden, this is another pit stop. So he didn't put in fuel in the pit stop just now. Aiden. Oh dear. Okay, now he's rolling. So I don't think he took on enough fuel. Possible little bit of a mistake in the pit stop, but he's rolling again and coming out in 10th place now. Murray is saying Aiden loaded wrong setup, no fuel or tires. Oh, that's bad luck. Daniel Pretorius, good evening, and he's saying Jahan showing great improvement. Definitely. Robert Klisovitz is there. This is clearly the family of Roman and the brother. Roman coming through traffic at the back here. He's currently in 15th. And he needs to hopefully start inheriting positions. Henrik Hansen up ahead of him in 13th is in the pits. So, and yeah, we'll have to see if his softs can hold on. Sean Verbeje in the pit, up in the front. So from second place, now down to third. Noel goes back into second. So Bradley Taylor, Johan van Niekerk, and Craig Hunter and Wesley Hobbeck are all going to come past now. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Sean's pit finished and rolling. And he comes out where he comes out. Always right ahead of this huge dice. And this is Craig Hunter. Wow, these guys are having a huge race. Craig Hunter, Wesley Hobbeck. We're going to cockpit with Wesley. He's looking ahead at Craig Hunter, and Javante Rika's right behind him. Oh no, that was not, that wasn't planned. And you can't blame me, that's not commentator's curse. We'll quickly move on to another driver. Wesley up the road and going. He is now chasing. Rob in the pits. Ryan van Wyk in the pits and rolling. So he's on his way out. Okay, Bradley Taylor and Johan van Niekerk. This is 3rd and 4th, but these guys both have to pit as they come into roller coaster. Wow, Josh van Rensburg doing a 1:36.9. Great lap time. Noel Coetzee 1:36.8. So pushing. Yep, here they come as I thought. Both of them hard on the brakes and into the pits. Wesley Hobbeck, he's also going in. Sean Verbeje goes back past, so he's going to go up and go back up into 3rd. Craig Hunter, he's coming past now, and he's also got a pit as he does. So that's Craig coming in. Rob van der Heever, and he's now going to pass a bunch of cars. He's going to come out right in the middle of the traffic here. And here he is with Wesley Hobbeck, Javante Rika right behind him. So Rob moves up into 7th place and is looking to try and get past Wesley. And does. Oh, Javan also in the yellow car just behind, also looking to get by. And he runs straight through that corner complex and into the tires. Okay, let's see what's going on time-wise. Wesley Hobbeck is right here in 7th. Aiden Skuman, all the pitting and everything is done and dusted. He is now in 8th and not that far behind. He's only 4.8 seconds back from Wesley Hobbeck, who's having this dice with Rob van der Heever. So Aiden can still work his way up to possibly 6th, maybe even 5th. Johan, that was a quick pit stop for him, out in 4th and done and dusted. So Johan net 4th. That's a great net result. And Bradley Taylor for Taylor Racing, and he's in 5th place. All pit stops done and dusted. Kira Pretorius on the YouTube also shouting lacquer for Joshua and Aiden. Yeah, Joshua, he now just mustn't make a mistake like he did in the first part of the race. He's got a very healthy 14-second gap here. Noel Coetzee is still coming up and through the round Oak Tree. Locks up a little bit. Oh, there's a bit of traffic ahead of him there. That was close. Not sure who that was. I think it's not Roman. Was it Henrik? Oh, the silly camera tool. It was Henrik Hansen. So Henrik Hansen having a bit of a problem back there. So Roman is up into 14th. He's managed to get past Ryan van Wyk, who's 2 laps back now. So Ryan's having a problem. And Roman is chasing Henrik Hansen, who is here just a little bit up the road, going through roller coaster, here into Hogpen and onto the start-finish line. Henrik looking a little bit sketchy, if I can put it that way. Last lap of 1:48.4, so not a quick lap from Henrik. He's struggling. Maybe having some issues with his steering wheel. He's all over the place. And if Roman can just buckle down as he goes over the line here, and that I think is Sean Verveje coming up to lap him. It is. Roman will fall in behind him and follow him through. He's looking up ahead at Bradley Taylor in 5th, and he's looking up ahead at Johan van Niekerk. This gap's now out to 1.8 seconds, now 2 seconds. Johan driving away. Unfortunately, big gaps all the way through the field now on the track. The only position change is going to happen if somebody has a huge off and a spin off the racing line, but we'll see if we can, and as I say that, somebody is off there on the side. Is that Yassine? No, it's not Yassine. Craig Hunter having a problem somewhere, but going again. Wasn't Craig Hunter, that was Henrik Hansen. No, Henrik Hansen's here, he's going over the start-finish line. Oh, and he outbrakes himself. Manages to gather it up. Oh, Roman Klisovitz is disconnected from the server. Come on, Romes, you got to finish these things, buddy. Bad luck, man. Right, Bradley Taylor over the start-finish line, and he is looking at the back of Johan van Niekerk, maintaining this 1.7 second gap here. So let's see what transpires in the next couple of minutes. Maybe Roman had a power failure. You never know. I'm sure we'll find out later, but he's unfortunately disconnected. So Javan Tarika at the back and Henrik Hansen. Ron van Wyk, the other yellow car. Noel Coetzee lapping all on his own, as is the youngster Josh. Joshua going through traffic at the moment. On lap 21 with just under 12 minutes to go. Joshua having seriously given a driving lesson to pretty much the field, showing huge skills, and I expect we'll see him very shortly bumping up into Division 1 actually. A little lock-up trail braking as he comes through Oak Tree. Double right-hander and nails it down the back straight. Sean Verveje here in 3rd place, just beginning Sector 2, going into Snake, and that shows how far up the road Noel Coetzee and Joshua is. Johan van Niekerk, and he's now just entering the Snake section, so the gap is 12 seconds between him and Sean Verveje. And Ron van Wyk is in the pits again in last place, so he's had another problem, or a problem. Aiden Skuman, here we go. Aiden closing in and looking for position, so he's closing in on Wesley Harbeck. So Aiden Skuman for Sim Race Extreme, the next Max Verstappen. And he's pushing hard. Let's see if he can get this overtake done. Wesley Harbeck just up ahead of him as they come here through Oak Tree. Oh, Aiden runs a little deep through the second right-hander, but catches it, and here they come down the long back straight. Daniel Pretorius on the YouTube saying massive potential from this grid. Definitely. There's it's great to see a whole bunch of youngsters racing and actually driving really well. Jude Stewart is already obviously experienced. He raced on Monday night. Aiden Skuman, Joshua van Rensburg, and there was another youngster. He's had to go back to school. But yeah, it's great to see all these kids, and yeah, they're quick, eh? Right, Aiden, gap down to a second to Wesley Harbeck, and the gap between him and Rob up the road is also a second. So this is closing in for some action here with just under 10 minutes to go. Aiden got to just keep the car on the track and just get perfect lines through these technical sections, and he'll be right under the wing of Wesley Harbeck in a couple of sectors. Right, shall we go through Oak Tree? It's got to get this part right and get a good drive out of here. Oh, catches it again. A little bit of overdriving. Doesn't spin, thankfully, but he's lost a bit of time off the back of Wesley. Okay, Josh up the road. We're looking at Noel Kutsia, 17.5 seconds. As we see one of the yellow cars. This is Tarika, I think. No, it's not Tarika. It's Ryan van Beek. Shame. Ryan's having a drama here. Something not happy with this car or his steering, but he's struggling. But keep going, buddy. You've got to persevere. You've got to finish the races. Experience is the best thing that you can win. Wow. Jahan and Bradley, these guys are close. We're going into the cockpit. And Jahan is now going to go into the snake section and try and follow Bradley through here. It's a great piece of track, this. You've got to have a big pair because you go up over these hills and you've got to keep your foot planted. No lifting. Stay planted. Oh, he lifted there. It's a flat out section through there. Now a little bit of a break into Oak Tree, then a sharper right and onto the long back straight. Right, over the hill now and into roller coaster. Always missed that apex. Gets that one perfect. And onto the start finish line. So Bradley Taylor just up ahead of him does a 1 minute 37.3 and Johanna 1 minute 39. So he was 2 seconds off because of that little moment. Well, let's see if we can close that up again. Meantime, Wesley Harbeck and Rob van der Heever position changing here. So Wesley Harbeck goes past Rob. I'm sure Rob's going to try and fight back. And just behind these two, you can see there comes the other SimRace Extreme car of the youngster, Aiden. So he's trying to get up here with just under 6 minutes to go now. So pretty much 3 laps to go, I'd say. Yeah, these the pit stops. It just adds to a whole lot of complications. But I mean, it's part of the game, and we've got to get used to it, and we've got to be able to, go and call those strategies using our D-pads, or you got to program them to number keys. That's another option. Program them to a sequence of buttons, or something like that. Yes, just repeating our Nightbot commands. We're hosting the Big Grid, the 100 slot 3-hour GT3 endurance race on Saturday, June the 26th. I will not be driving. I refuse. I have put my hand up to commentate. So I'll be bringing the live stream for 3 hours of everybody driving in GT3 cars around Suzuka in Japan. So if you haven't yet entered, please go and enter. Get onto simrace.gp, get your registration in. Ask somebody if you can borrow their rig for that day, or go to their house and race from their rig. You can do that actually. You just got to sign out of your Steam account and then sign in on the other man's rig, and you can use his equipment. It works. Yeah, you're welcome, Marius. It's going to be fun. Oh dear, Wesley Hobbick, what are you doing? Wow. He just went across the track and round a building, and jeepers, that was... Wesley's having a serious drama here. He's driving on and off the track all over the place. Wesley, are you okay down there, sir? Gee, don't know how we missed that. Okay, let's go forward. Aiden, he's here. He's looking at the back of Rob van der Heever. He has caught up. These are teamies. I wonder if... Oh, Rob. That caught Aiden out, and Aiden had to slam on the brakes, hit the side of his teamie. A little bit of contact. No dramas. They're all still in the same position, but Rob's having a huge drama coming through roller coaster or hog pen, and looks like Aiden's going to get past him. Oh. Wesley Hobbick's ways up the road, so Aiden doesn't need to worry. No, he's not actually. I'm sorry. Wesley Hobbick's right there. 1.8 seconds back, in fact, after that drama. And there's a lap car in between him, so Aiden's got a bit of protection. Awesome. Phillips in as well. He's moved his Formula K race, so there we go. I think the numbers, last time I looked, we were in the 60s on our way to the 70s. So that's going to be a mouthful, and a lot of drinks and cold drinks and food and snacks to eat to cover that. But that's not to worry. I've done a 9-hour endurance man alone. I've done 2 of them, in fact. One a 6-hour. Right, Aiden. He's right here with Rob. Looking up the inside. Rob, be aware. He hangs out there, closes the door as he turns in. Now runs a bit wide. Wesley Hobbick goes past. So Aiden and Wesley go through. Rob drops back 2 positions. And Wesley Hobbick is pushing hard to get onto the tail end of Aiden. So we have 1 minute 45 seconds to go. I guarantee you Sharon's not sitting anymore. She's standing. Hard braking here through roller coaster. Aiden trying to hang on to the 6th place. Johan van Niekerk in 5th. He is through the main straight and into the first sector already. So Aiden's not going to get there, but he's in 6th. Joshua van Rensburg, he's almost on the start-finish line, so almost a whole lap ahead. 22.2 seconds up the road from Noel Coetzee. That's a whole free pit stop in the bag for Joshua if he had to pit. And he comes over the line with a minute to go, so 2 laps from now. Jean Beveje right up at the top. He's driving man alone in 3rd place. Bradley Taylor in 4th, coming up to Oak Tree. Comes round the double right-hander. Johan van Niekerk not too far back. Johan is only 3.2 seconds off the back. And then Aiden coming up through Snake section. And then South Bend. with Wesley Hobbeck pushing just as hard and trying to close in on him. Wesley Hobbeck takes a different line through the top there, runs a little bit wide onto the back straight. Aiden's got to go now. Philip Nana saying push, push, push. Right, Joshua's on his final lap, coming down to the start finish line. Aiden goes over the line, 1.3, 1.4 seconds ahead of Wesley. So Wesley trying hard to close up that gap. Right, so let's see youngster Joshua. Looks like I'm going to be having an interview with this youngster. And over the line, and that I believe is the final lap. Done and dusted. Joshua van Rensburg, winner of Division 2. Great result. Noel Kutsia coming along, and he comes over the line in second place. Good result for Noel. Sean Verbeje coming further down the long back straight towards roller coaster. He's in third. Let's go and see how Aiden's doing. He's doing fine. Looks like he's cleared off. It's 2 seconds up the road. Just got to get through the last couple of corners. We'll go back to Sean Verbeje, and here he comes through Hogs onto the start-finish line. And Sean takes third place. That was a great result. Yes, everyone's disconnecting already. Bradley Taylor coming over for a great fourth. Jahan van Niekerk, fifth place. Good one for Jahan. And Aiden through Hog Pen for the last time onto the start-finish line and gets a great sixth. So good result there, considering that was 2 pit stops. Could have possibly been a fourth. So well done, young man. All right, good stuff. That's it. Everyone's busy doing donuts and having a lot of fun. I'm going to see if I can go and find somebody. Put that into AC countdown. Leave the music there and get out of here. And let me go and see if I can find Joshua. Sharon Skuman screaming, she's so proud. Well done to Joshua, Hayden and Rob. Definitely. Okay, let me see who I can find here. That's still working there. Yep, everything's good there. Okay. Joshua van Rensburg. Is this Joshua van Rensburg?
Hello.
Joshua, how are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Right, I'll tell you what, that was a flag to flag with 22 seconds. You had a whole free pit stop in hand. Well done, young man. How do you feel about that?
Thank you. Yeah, it was a tough race. I made a few mistakes, I'm not gonna lie, but luckily I had the lead a little bit so I can make up the time again.
Yeah, we saw you had a little run off somewhere in the first half of the race, and that allowed the guy in second. I think it might have been Sean Verbeje was chasing you, I'm not sure, but you did recover well, you pitted well, and second after the pit stop you seemed to have it in the bag. You just drove away from everyone.
Yeah, I had a little undercut, sorry.
Yeah.
Mario stalled me a little bit. So, and then the other guy got a lot of traffic, but he caught me well.
You did, but you did well. You held on to your nerves and you drove exceptionally well. And there were a lot of people on the YouTube channel that were shouting for you, young man. There's a user by the name of Van Rensburg. Who might that be? Is that your dad or your mom?
It's probably my uncles.
Your uncles? Well, they're very proud of you, so very well done. And obviously Marius and Sharon they're all very proud of you. So congrats, buddy, and well done. And thank you for coming in and having a chat.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Awesome, man. Take care, boy.
Bye. Thank you.
Ta-ta. So there we go. It was an awesome result. Well done to the youngster, Joshua van Rensburg. 20-something, 22, 23 second win. He did very well. Aiden, yeah, he was on it. So pity about the pit stop, but you know that comes with experience. Marius and Sharon, I'm sure you're super proud, and as is the Van Rensburg family. Great stuff, man. Good to see the youngsters doing so well. I think that's a wrap from me. I've covered everything that we have to discuss. As I said, don't forget about the 3-hour endurance on the 26th. That's like 3 weeks away. It's going to be a huge fun event, and yeah, hopefully see you then. Next week it's the last round of the GT3s, or Super Pressure Setta Corsa Competizione, and we're all racing in that. So you'll probably hear from Dan and Jason as commentary, and we'll be in touch soon. I'll be probably chatting next in the 3-hour endurance, because this is season 1 finished. So all good. Thanks very much for joining me on the YouTube. Sharon saying it's Uncle Dean. Well done and congrats, Uncle Dean. Yep. Okay, so thanks, and that's it from me. I'm gonna just sign off and say goodnight, and we shall chat again soon. So have a good evening, everybody, and goodbye from me.